What is going on, guys? SageArtz here, and it's been a while. It's been roughly 6 months since I dropped my part 4 of my What If Deku met all my earlier series, and I apologize for the wait, but it will finally be making a return to the channel. With season 4 of My Hero Academia airing, I have loads of videos planned, so you can expect to see the continuation of my What If series every Thursday, and depending on if we smash the like goals, maybe 2 in the same week. And if you haven't seen already, I set the huge goal of hitting 10k subscribers by the time the last episode of season 4 drops. We are currently 7,200 away, so if you're new, make sure to check out the old parts and like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So where we last left off, the battle between Deku and Bakugo's teams had come to an end. Bakugo was being told off by his classmates for how dangerous he was fighting during the training exercise, but he didn't react in his usual way of screaming and getting pissed off. Instead, he just walked away. All Might came up to Bakugo ready to lecture him, but Bakugo just brushed past him and walked out through the door. All Might, looking worried about Bakugo, said to himself, I need to seriously have a chat with him, but first let me check on young Midoriya. Deku was being taken away on the stretcher with All Might at his side, saying you did well, as All Might looked at his pupil proudly, thinking about all the progress that Deku had made from the day he first met him up until now. All Might wraps up the training exercise and says to the students, I'll see you all tomorrow, well done today, as the first years proceed to leave the battleground and head home. Bakugo is leaving the premises as it happened in the original storyline, and as All Might is about to approach him and talk to him, his transformation runs out, and he says he'll wait until tomorrow. After leaving the school, Bakugo is walking the streets and screams while looking up to the sky. He says, damn it, what was up with that performance? He outplayed me in so many ways, and despite having a partner who basically didn't even contribute much, he evened the odds. I was too full of myself. I have to get stronger. As Bakugo rambles blindly, he bumps into a pale young man with light blue hair. Bakugo tells him to watch where you're going, but the young man stops. The air suddenly gets thicker as the man turns around. He says, I should watch where I'm going? You heroes are totally full of yourself, especially the UA lot, but there's something different about you, something I can't quite put my finger on. Bakugo drops his school bag and prepares himself to fight, as he senses there's something off about this guy. But in the moment Bakugo had taken his eyes off him, the man had vanished. Bakugo spins around viewing all his surroundings, but he can't find him anywhere. There's only one place he can be, Bakugo says to himself, as he looks upwards, just in time to dodge the dropkick coming from above. Bakugo tumbles to the ground as the civilians panic and run away from the scene. The man says, that was good. I didn't expect you to dodge that. I was completely hiding my intent to kill. You're exceptional. Bakugo replies by saying, what the heck's your problem? Are you a villain or just a brain-dead thug? But despite Bakugo's tough guy act, he was really in trouble. He barely managed to dodge the last attack and he was still worn out from the battle earlier. He hated to admit it, but he knew he couldn't win this fight. But he would die before he ever ran away. In response to Bakugo's question, the man says, nice deduction. But unfortunately, I'm neither. If anything, a villain is what I should be calling you heroes. But you, on the other hand, I like you. You should join me, but now's not the time. What's your name? Bakugo doesn't respond. The young man laughs, saying it's fine. I know where to find you anyway. At UA, the most prestigious hero school in the country. Bakugo uses his explosions to propel himself forward as he tries to hit the young man mid-sentence with a right swing. But the man dodges and pins him to the floor. The man reaches for Bakugo's neck with his right hand, but Bakugo destroys the floor to break free from his clutches. He then gasps for breath as he tries to calm down and assess the situation. He knows he can't win, so he decides he might as well stall for time. It won't be the perfect victory he wants, but it's better than running away. The man says to himself, what is he planning, as he sees Bakugo's eyes glisten fiercely. He knows he can't win, the man says, but he hasn't given up, not even in the slightest. This should be interesting. Bakugo lets off some mid-range explosions, but the man dodges again with ease. He says, what's this about? You know you can't hit me, so why waste your energy? Have you lost it to the point where you can't even make rational decisions mid-battle? Maybe I overestimated you. The man swerves left, dodging Bakugo's explosions, and punches him in the stomach. Bakugo falls to his knees and says damn it. He can't even stand up because of the fatigue and his arms are in serious pain from overusing his quirk. The man walks toward Bakugo, not noticing what Bakugo had done. Bakugo lets off a small grin as the building which the civilians have fled from due to the fighting starts to collapse. Bakugo says to himself, take this you bastard. But the man grins and says nice effort. Maybe if you weren't dealing with me that would have worked. And the man activates his quirk for the first time during the fight and reduces the entire building to dust in seconds. Bakugo stands up to fight even though he has no energy left. Noticing that the police and the heroes are drawing closer, the man raises his hand and a black warp gate appears behind him to take him away. Bakugo says, "Where are you going? Come back, this fight isn't finished." The warp gate begins to close and the young man says, "This fight is over, but you're better than I expected. You see, I'm planning something big to shake up the whole superhuman society, something that the heroes will never be able to recover from. It will go down in history as the beginning of a new era of darkness, and I hope you'll be able to join me when the time is right." Well, at least that's what I would like to say. Right now you look like all you want is to see me dead. The man also says a name that Bakugo doesn't recognize as the two disappear. Bakugo falls to the ground following the two men's departure and starts thinking to himself about what the man said. The police and the heroes arrive shortly after and begin questioning Bakugo about the man's motives. We then cut to Deku, who's just left Recovery Girl's room and is heading home. He feels uneasy but doesn't know why as he looks to the sky. But little did the two heroes in training know that the day they fought, the day that Bakugo encountered the mysterious man in the street, would be a day everyone will come to remember, since it was the trigger for one of the greatest incidents to ever befall the superhuman society, the fall of the heroes. And that's where this video comes to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You definitely don't want to miss the next one where you get a bit more insight on the trigger for the big incident to come in the future, and it will be continuing right where we left off today. The day hasn't come to an end, so I wonder what will happen. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you are new. I have a goal to hit 10k subscribers. We are currently 7,200 subscribers off my goal, and I really appreciate it. And since it's officially the return of the what ifs on the channel, let's smash 100 likes, and I'll see you guys in the next one.